Hello Aries, Elsie here to do your reading. It is for the week ahead, friends. How are you, my fire family? I hope you're well. Thanks so much for clicking here. Look, we've got a couple of oracle decks we're going to be using today. We are going to be using the what's it called? The Animal Spirit Oracle. And we've got tea leaves we're going to use as well today. Then we're going to throw some tarot at it, get some detail, find out what's going on for the week ahead, Aries. If you've been here before, you know that's how I read always for the weeklies. It always is for the week ahead, no matter when you get this, today, tomorrow, or next year. If you are brand new and you're just rolling up on all these shenanigans here, welcome. I hope you'll stay. And if you do, I hope you'll say hello in the comments. We like to be in the comments around here, a few of us. So if you'd like to be in the comments, I'd like to see you there. There is a subscription button down in the bottom right-hand corner if you decide to stay. Aries, if you're the ride or die and you are always here, thanks so much for clicking again. I appreciate you. Let's find out what's going on. We're going to draw two of these and then we're going to go at it with the tea leaf. We've got the wasp spirit. Sometimes life stings. So Aries, it feels like you've been having a little bit of a rough time, I want to say, that maybe you're going through something at the current time, or this could be for the week ahead, right? We've got sometimes life stings. So I want to say that this cycle is almost over. So I feel like your cycle of life stinging or things not going right or things not going the way you want them to, I feel like it's going to be happening in the week ahead. You can see we've got card number 64, and 6 and 4 are a 10. And when we break it down, that's a 1. It's the beginning of something. So your new cycle is right around the corner here. And it feels like that maybe you have been through a bit of a tough shift or a hard cycle, and that some things maybe just aren't going right. Sometimes life stings. Now, we get stung by a bee, unless you have a terrible or allergic reaction. We get stung by a bee or a wasp here. This is the wasp spirit. It's a hindrance, right? It hurts for a bit, but it goes away pretty quickly if you know how to take care of it. So it feels like it's just annoyances is what it feels like. And then we've got be generous of spirit. So I feel like no matter what's been going on in your life, that you are still being kind and generous of spirit because you have the courage to do it, even though things aren't necessarily going right for you at this time, or you have a lot of these, maybe you're swiping at wasps. Maybe you've got a wasp nest outside your house you're trying to take care of. But look at this. This is really interesting because we've telling you here that you're at the end of the cycle. Now you can put it down. Whatever's been going on, you can put it down. You don't have to stay vigilant like this. We've got 10 and 10, right? 7 and 3 or 10 as well. 10 might be a number that you're seeing, or maybe you're seeing ones and zeros possibly. But I'm telling you, there is definitely a new cycle that's coming, and I do believe that it begins in the week ahead for you. Bottom of the deck, we have the chameleon spirit, act as if. So this is manifestation, right? We've got card number 14, and 14 is the manifestation card, essentially. This is temperance in the tarot. So act as if, what does that mean? It's like blend in with your surroundings. Act as if you already have it. Act as if it's already, the beautiful wish has been granted to you, and all you need to do is wait to be able to see it. Why can't we see it? Sometimes because we're not on the vibration that we need to be on in order to see it. Everything that we need is always sitting in the same room with us. Ideas, things, everything. We just need to be able to see it. And sometimes it takes an opening of the third eye. Got a lot of violet in this card that indicates that. But the chameleon is, act as if. When you're with the lions, act like a lion. When you're with the wasps, act like a wasp. I feel like you're supposed to act as if things are going the way they should, and things are. I feel like you are going to be getting more balance, more healing. There's a moment of alchemy coming up in the week ahead for you here with card number 14. Let's get to some of the tea leaf tarots. Oh, we've got the casket facing up here. Something might be coming to an end. It says someone might be leaving your life or the end of a hard situation. It could be that as well. All right, I'm just going to take part of the deck because my hands are small. Let's find out what else we've got going on here. Give me a couple more, please, for Aries. Couple more for Aries. Thank you. Oh, I like these ones. These are good ones. We have the chain. It says a chain of events that will affect your life. But look at this. I like it. Happiness. So it's a chain of happy events, friend, that is coming for you here. And I feel like you're now going to be able to be generous of spirit. You're not going to have to be so vigilant and courageous. I feel like something good is coming here. It says here, pay attention to your work. For some of you, it could have something to do with your workplace, with your job. Maybe there is, if you have a business, maybe it's more clients. If you work for somebody, maybe it's time for that promotion or raise. We do have, the lion is also the sun, right? That's Leo energy. So something great is about something you've been working really hard for, because Leo is a really hard worker here. I've got the bird. It says perch. It says waiting on news, a package or a letter. Look, I'm telling you, Aries, something is coming up that is going to be good for you. Let's look at, it's all pointing that way. Let's look at some tarot. Tell me about Aries, sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Aries, there is a sale on if you're interested, and that sale is only going until the 15th, so another 9 days or so. And if you are interested, please look in the pinned comment, 10% off of any of my services, and you'll need the pinned code there. All right, tell me about Aries, please. Excuse me for the coughing. Tell me about Aries, sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What else do we need to know? Give us some details about what's going on here. Something good is about to happen for you in the week ahead, my friend. We've got, the Emperor. Look, I like that. You're standing in your power here. So the Emperor is somebody who's gained wisdom. Look, I feel like whatever life has brought you that has stung you, whatever hardship you've gone through, whatever annoyances you've been swiping at or swatting at, it feels like it's all brought you to this place of standing up in your own shoes here. It does feel like you've been very strategic. I want to say you've been very strong. We've got the lion, which is strength. And it feels like you are about to stand up and let people know who you are. And, maybe you don't always flex that muscle, Aries, right? Maybe you don't always flex it. Not everybody does. But I feel like you're taking control of something in the week ahead, and that's why things are going to work out as they should. We've got the King of Cups. Tell me more. Oh, look at that. King of Pentacles. All right, we'll just take these in. We've got the Fool, and we've got the Four of Wands. One more, please. And then we have the Eight of Cups. So, Aries, I think what's going on here is that there are some, I want to say there are some things that haven't been going the best for you. Maybe it's in your workplace. Maybe it's in your life. It could be in your pentacle world, which is hearth, home, children, family, that kind of thing. It could be with your money. But I feel like you're supposed to pay attention to your work because I feel like there's about to be some sort of something really beneficial that's coming your way. The King of Pentacles is here, and that's the person who knows their money. They're very stable. They've got what they need. Somebody who's very focused on their pentacle world, who has a lot of education, whether that be worldly education or a certificate of some sort. This person is a teacher, right? The kings they are masters of their domain. So I feel like there is something that is showing up here that could be financial for some of you. And it's probably coming in the form of either recognition for hard work that's being done, recognition, a new beginning, which means maybe a promotion or maybe some sort of a raise or some sort of a new title, possibly, that comes with more money. It does feel like, I want to say that it's almost like the recognition is coming to you for being the person who is steady in any storm. I'm going to say that there's somebody that's around you, or maybe it's been hard at work, or the economy's crazy, and changing of leaders is always hard, and sometimes life stings. And I feel like somebody here is recognizing you or noticing you for being calm in the storm, bringing calm to the rest of the people around you, whether that's in the workplace or your family. I do feel like there is something, a new chapter. It's like the new chapter is going to require that you be the emperor, that you be battle ready, that you be the person who stands up and speaks for others. The emperor is somebody who has stability and security, the person that other people look to for answers because they have wisdom. This is a person who never goes in unless they know they're going to win. They're not taking risks. They're not taking chances. This person is only going to go for the sure thing. And I feel like it's showing up in your King of Cups energy here, because these two kings are also part of the Emperor energy. And that's what I'm getting here. I'm getting that somebody here at the workplace, in your life, possibly somebody who wants to give you money for your business. It feels like that somebody here is noticing you for being smart, strategic, for being very patient, possibly someone who's very practical with your time and your energy as well. Somebody who doesn't let things get to them. Somebody who is always willing to negotiate. That's the King of Cups, right? That's the one who isn't going to melt down, lose their mind when somebody disagrees with them. Somebody here sees you as everything that they need for the next phase of their business, the next phase of your life. It feels like there's about to be a chain of events. And we're going to clarify that up there a little bit because I'm interested in it as well. So we have the Eight of Cups here. Now, it feels like there is, with the Four of Wands here, you're about to be able to create financial stability here. And it's because this all is telling me stability. Stability of the emotions, stability of your finances, stability in the home. And I think it's because you decided to leave a situation or detach emotionally. Look, detachment is an art. Detachment is something that's necessary. And if you're out there losing your mind on everybody who disagrees with you, people are just going to distance themselves from you. I feel like you have learned some sort of lesson and you've become, pardon me, the king of, you've become the emperor. I feel like these two kings are here because they're telling me that these were probably lessons that you were learning. And it tells me that you've mastered this because the kings are masters of their domain. So I feel like you've mastered something. And now it's going from whatever stung to something that people see you as the lion, the leader of the pack, the one who's going to protect everybody, right? They see you as somebody who's standing out in front of everybody else, the one who isn't scared to wage war if they need to. Excuse me. Let's talk about this chain of events because it feels like there's some great happiness coming for you. For some of you, it's emotional happiness. For some of you, it's financial happiness. For some of you, it's happiness in the home. And we're going to talk about the Five of Swords in the future energy here, acting as if here, because I feel like if you want more of this, I feel like you need to act as if. I feel like the reason that you're getting this is because you've already been in this energy of manifestation, acting as though you already were the emperor. When you walked into work, you stepped into the shoes of the boss, even though you had somebody over your head. I feel like people notice that about you. We do have the Five of Swords and the Four of Swords. So I feel like in the future, it's like a healing from intrusive thoughts or hardships, or the Five of Swords is where you will argue and fight as well. I feel it's a healing from that. So tell me about the chain of events that lead to happiness and something that might happen in the workplace for Aries, please. We've got the Knight of Pentacles. So there's been an opportunity that somebody has been dragging their feet on. So it's like somebody's been watching you, possibly in the workplace it could be. For some of you, but it also could be somebody in your family. It could be somebody who wants to invest in you or your business. We do have card number 14. Now we have 14 and 14. We also have 10 and 10. So now we've got repeating numbers. And for some of you, those could be angel numbers. You might be seeing those numbers in different types of ways. So I feel like the Knight of Pentacles has been traveling for a really long time, and maybe you've been at the same thing over and over again. Being very good with your time, being very practical. Maybe some of you have Virgo energy. Maybe you're a Virgo rising. That's kind of magic energy when you're an Aries sun and a Virgo rising. It's like you're a person who has the endurance and the leadership to carry forward. But Virgo is the one who's very practical, going over all the details. That's the accountant or the actuary. It feels like there is something here that is showing up in a moment of alchemy. So it feels like there is an opportunity that I feel like you've earned, I want to say. The Ace of Pentacles shows up, right? It feels like there's an opportunity here that you've learned. And look at this, 1, 2, 3 Pentacles. It tells me that you've built some sort of a foundation with someone here. The unfolding of events, I feel like it's the moment of alchemy is here, and I feel like for some of you it's going to be in the week ahead that there is going to be somebody who is going to come to you, possibly an emperor. I mean, you could be the emperor. This also could be someone else. But the Ace of Pentacles tells me someone is now coming forward with a financial investment. So maybe an investment in your business, investment in your time, investment with love. For some of you, it could be an invested love. One more. got the Queen of Cups. So for some of you, it could be somebody who I feel wants to invest in some sort of a soulmate connection here. For some of you, it is love. Tell me about this Emperor, please, and this new door that's opening here, this new opportunity. We've got the 9 of Cups, so very interesting, because I saw the 8 here, the 1 is 9, and the 9 of Cups shows up, and then the Hierophant. So I feel like this is, for some of you, this could be a spiritual opportunity. You could be asked to speak in front of a crowd. Taurus is ruled by the throat chakra, so you could be asked to be a speaker, to speak on something that you know, speak about your stability, your security, or possibly something spiritual, because the Hierophant is here as a spiritual teacher. Mostly, I think that the reason that the Emperor is here is because you have learned some type of lesson of inner happiness. The 9 of Cups is here. So you've learned that no matter what, you've just got to keep it together. You've got to be happy from the inside out. It's not anything that anyone can give you. Those people who require someone to be in their life, they must have a +1, they're dying to meet somebody. Those people, it's because they're looking for an external form of happiness to make them happy on the inside. But you, I think, Aries, the one I'm talking about, you're not that. You're a person who is standing strong and sturdy, stays the path. I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing over and over again, work, eat, sleep, until I reach the pinnacle of what it is that I want. We do have the Judgment card. Something here is about to change your path. So it does feel like whatever this Fool energy is here, you've mastered the art of detachment. Whatever the Fool brings, whatever the new path brings here, it's changing your path, completely changing your path. Tell me about the Fool. We've got the Sun. We've got the 5 of Pentacles and the King of Swords. So there is somebody here who's hiring you, possibly. I always see this as that person, the person who makes the final cut or the final word, right? So it could be, maybe you're going to be asked to be a partner in a law firm, right? I do see the King of Swords as someone who's invested in justice, someone who is like a lawyer, a magistrate, a judge, maybe a police officer. It could be, I feel like this person who makes the final decision has had a breakthrough about you and is going to put you on some sort of a new path and give you a new opportunity. So whether that is, this definitely could be a financial one. It could be for your home. Maybe somebody is like, look, I've got a buyer for your home and it's more money than you've ever asked for. It could be that. Tell me what's going on here. We've got the 4 of Pentacles, the 3 of Swords, and the 5 of Wands. So this tells me of what was stinging here. It feels like there's been a lot of chitter chatter about, and you might have been feeling this. If this is in the workplace for you, there's been a lot of chitter chatter of people keeping things under the surface. And you're like, is this really for me? The 3 of Swords is here. And I feel like you're worried that they were going to give the opportunity to someone else. But if that's what you've been hearing, it's actually wrong. I feel like you've been hearing gossip. And so I want you to close yourself off, 4 of Pentacles, from the gossip, because I feel like whatever opportunity is showing up here is actually for you. We've got the 3 of Pentacles. Again, I called out the 3 of Pentacles, right? 1, 2, 3. And it's because you've gained some trust is what's happened here. So whether this is in a relationship, a love relationship, or the workplace, or maybe you have a business and someone is wanting to invest in your business now because you've built the 3 Pentacles and you've gained trust. They know that they can trust you. You're on their side. They're on your side. It could be a community or a networking project as well. It does feel like, it feels like you can now drop your burdens here. That's what it feels like. You can now, at the 9 of Wands, it's like the end of the cycle is here. And although I know you're exhausted, hang on for just a little bit longer, because I feel like once you practice this art of detachment, that's when the door swings open for you. We've got the 5 of Swords and the 4 of Swords, and that's 9 swords. And then we have the 4 of Cups. I think that whatever this is going to take you outside of your comfort zone, but I think it's still going to leave you in a pretty stable position in terms of your emotional state and your mental state. I feel like, yeah, like this here feels like you've been having sort of these thoughts, intrusive thoughts of, that can't be for me. Am I really going to be able to, go on this adventure? I think you will, because the World card is here. And that although it's telling me that a chapter of your life is closing, a new chapter is about to begin. So that's the new job or the promotion or the upgrade or selling of the house and buying a bigger one. It feels like whatever it is, you've been acting as if you've been manifesting, and I think here it comes. I'm going to say, here it comes. I'm going to leave that right there for you here. Aries, thank you so much for being here and watching. I do appreciate you. I'm going to go, but I'll be back, of course, because I'm always back. Love you guys. See you later. Bye.